Hello there, this is a boy and his dog, and welcome back to Lost Judgment School Stories. In today's episode, we've finally unlocked a new club. Exciting stuff. This time we'll be investigating the Robotics Club and trying our hand at a new, interesting, but quite tricky minigame. So without further ado, let's get started. We're here too. So how's the MRC treating you? I'm tired of it. So soon? I mean, I read every single book in the club room. There's nothing else to do. She's quite a fast reader, ridiculously fast. Never knew you had it in you.
Look here.
If there aren't any mysteries, then the MRC has nothing to do. What's the point in even coming to school? I guess I'll go buy some new books. Club's already low on funds this month too.
Amasawa.
We wanted to talk about something, right? So related to the professor?
Yes.
Indeed. I want to discuss another possible criminal investigation. I'd like to ask you to go undercover again, but this time in the Robotics Club. Are you familiar with a string of robot-led thefts terrorizing the streets? Citizens will be out and about, and suddenly a robot will appear and snatch goods like expensive bags off of them, then it runs off. Afraid it's the first time hearing of that one. Are robots really that sophisticated? Yes. Absolutely. With its mechanical arm, it can firmly grasp onto things like bags and make a quick escape. On top of that, it's highly maneuverable. It can fit into openings too narrow for a human to follow. Sounds like even more trouble than the flesh and blood thief. The most targeted items are expensive bags that contain large amounts of cash. Some bags are worth over 1,000,000 yen. We're talking damages that have now surpassed several million yen. So then, are you claiming the robots behind these instances came from the Robotics Club? Do you have any proof? As a matter of fact, I discovered this bolt along one of the robot's escape routes. They're the very same bolts used by the High Robotics Club.
Hey.
You're positive the Robotics Club is using these bolts? 100%. They're originally custom made by a factory, but it went under and lost its client. That's when the Robotics Club brought them in bulk for a low price. Makes sense. I see why you'd suspect them. Additionally, rumour has it the stolen goods are being used as a source of funding for criminals.
I guess so.
Well, it would be tough to fence stolen goods through the usual channels. Right, and I have just the ones in mind who will perform such nefarious deeds to get by. The professor and the
A truly skilled detective.
With the MRC, we can't simply sit by and ignore this, can we? Right, we're off to the Robotics Club for the first time then. I bet you the last club was all girls and this will all be nerdy boys. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Yagami. I was asked to start as your outside counselor today. Is the president here?
I'm the club president, Domu Kitagawa. The chairman already filled me in.
Great. That saves us some time. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
What actual
Yagami-san, was it? I've got a question for you. How knowledgeable are you in the field of robotics?
Not very.
Not very.
Here we go again.
Huh?
Right, nerd.
Son, I understand the chairman requested your services. I don't believe we require an outside counselor.
Oh?
God, this group
We're
seems really
operating
annoying.
perfectly fine as we are. We really don't need you attending our club activities.
Say,
There's a bit, isn't it?
Okitagawa-kun, right? You already know I'm here to do a job, so skipping out on you guys isn't gonna work for me. Mind if I pop in every so often? The chairman will let me have it if I don't at least make an appearance.
Ah,
Well,
good job.
as long
Bloody.
as you don't get in our way.
Great. We'll all be friends in no time.
I just want to be left alone. Okay, let's start annoying them. Whoa, oh,
It's me.
it's me. I was asked to act as your outside counselor starting today. It's nice to meet you. Displeased student. Excuse me? What's your name?
I'm Shion Takamori.
Shion. I'm in charge of construction. And what would construction entail? Following the blueprints and building the robots.
Oh.
Cool. So you build them. Sounds fun. What kind of robots are you making now?
Excuse me.
I'm a little busy right now. You mind? My bad. Sorry for bugging you. Rude! Right, let's annoy this one next. Hey there. Nice to meet you. Oh, no, he seems a bit nicer. Just quiet.
It's me.
I'm an advisor with the Mystery Search Club. What's your name?
Tetsuro Kuromazaki.
Tetsuro. I'm a second year. Can I ask what you're making?
Well,
These are the blueprints. I'm responsible for the designs.
Oh.
Pretty awesome. So what you're drawing up now for the robotics contest?
yes.
This is incredible. You drew this? I would imagine so, yeah. Okay. Let's pick this one. Weird. Why isn't it moving? Oh, nice hair. Hey there. I've come to annoy you.
It's me.
Why does it always make me laugh when he says, "It's me"? Nice to meet you. Who might you be? Well,
I'm Dento Sakura. First year.
Dento Sakura. I'm the robot's lead
By the way-
programmer. Were you having some trouble there?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the robot. I just can't get it to move. So, what do? I don't need another tongue lashing from the president. You look a little stressed out. Well, to be honest, I just recently started programming, except I don't have a proper senpai to teach me the ropes. I see. I wish I could help you out with that, but I'm not much of a programmer myself. Right. And let's annoy Mr. Arrogant. Hiya! What are you up to? I'm laying out our current milestones and workflow progression using Agile. Like your agility? No, Agile. It's a cutting-edge project development method that's been adopted by all sorts of software.
Well,
I tried to rephrase it in a more digestible way. Still blindly trying to build a complete model, it repeats trials, tests, and modifications to achieve the ideal form. Compared to the waterfall model of the past, you can have a much shorter development cycle. Well, sounds complicated. Straight over my head. Well, you're not wrong. High school students have a difficult time wrapping their heads around development models of this level, except arrogant people like me. It does require mastery and management, after all. Don't you know? Depending on our opponents for this tournament, we'll need to have flexible spec changes, so that's what we're using this model.
well,
In fact, we're running a scrimmage with our prototype models later today. We'll examine the results to adjust our design principles for the future. be surprisingly friendly. No, I think he's arrogant.
Ah. Listen up.
You made us a promise, right? Didn't you say you wouldn't get in our way? I take it back. Alright, that's everyone. It's 9 day compared to the dance club. Yeah, isn't it? It's time.
Ah.
Ooh, something's going on.
Time for our match.
The scrimmage. Right, the thing you mentioned earlier, you gather data from these practice matches and make adjustments as necessary. Correct.
Hey.
Mind if I watch too?
Yes.
Fine. As long as you don't get in our way. Of course, consider me a fly on the wall. I get the sense they don't like me much. Really? Whoa, what the? This dedicated field is where the matches of the RE Robo Rally are held.
Oh.
Dang, looks professional. More nerds! Looking forward to the match today. A pleasure.
You kidding me?
What? Are you kidding?
Takamori.
What's the matter?
Come on.
Oh dear.
What?
What do you mean by that? He jammed his finger during a track
This is
practice. I told him to focus his attention on the Robotics Club before the
Hey.
tournament. What's wrong?
Well,
It's Phil on the track team who I asked to control the robot as our guest operator. So he jammed his finger and can't do it anymore. Can anyone else in the club operate it? Well, I mean... Oh, I wonder what's going to happen. I suck. They're going to let me do it, aren't they? The fools! You think you've got butterfingers, mate. Robert's radio controlled, so they're a bit unconventional. Isn't part of the club, but he had the experience, so I asked for his help. I see. Fine, how about I do it?
no.
No, you shit, mate.
What?
Why the hell not? That's your reason right there. You have a very short fuse. We can't afford you getting emotional in the middle of a
Think you're
match.
all that?
Radio controlled, huh? In that
Hey.
case. Mind if I be the operator? We knew this was coming, didn't we? I actually use a drone for my work pretty often. I know my way around radio controls. You've operated drones? How much experience do you have? About 5 years worth. I like to think I can handle a more delicate situation like this too.
Come on.
Anyway, forget it. What are you even saying? Of course he's gonna let us.
Please, thank you.
Ooh, please take over as the
What?
operator. You son of a bitch!
And that's the most optimal solution.
This is the best course of action we can take for today. It's the optimal
What
solution.
the crap?
Why is this even an option? He isn't even in the club. It should be me.
Process of elimination.
I said process of elimination. So like, this guy's the teacher, right?
Listen up.
The Robot Rally permits adult participation as well. It shouldn't be an issue. I mean, yeah, but
Okitagawa.
can you show me the controls? Of course. Point, give us about 5 minutes. You think I'm going to learn it in 5 minutes? Okay, I think I got the basic controls down. Maybe able to pull this off yet. Oh god, don't say that yet, mate. Hey, can we get a move on?
Yeah.
Apologies for the wait.
Yagami-san.
About these skills of yours. I'd like to see what you're capable of.
Yeah.
Sure thing, just leave it to me. We'll see how it goes. Right, so I've got to try and take their base.
Get him, Yagami bot.
Yeah, give me a pop. Oh, he's quite cute. Okay. And we're off. Oh, glowy thing, glowy thing. Right, so then I can lay
Nice.
pieces down. Nice. Yeah, so if I do like that. Oh, nice one, mate.
問題ない
Yes.
Oh. Should we try and drill him?
よし GO!
Oh, can you do it back?
認めざるを得ないね
That's it.
よし
Oh, you idiot! Get out of it.
Yes.
これだナイスこれはどうだ
Okay.
ナイス
Right. Nearly there. Right, we've got another one. So can I lay that this
ナ
way?
イスだ
Oh, I thought one of my men got that. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Yes.
これはどうだ
Oh, we can't overlap, can we? Well, I've been silly, haven't I? Can we go that way? No.
なかなかの腕だ GO! 立て直すんだ
Right, let's try and get rid of their red.
問題ない
Oh, what am I doing? I'm an idiot.
ボンミスだ
Oh, no, there you go.
よし
No way.
これは
Not
ど
looking
うだ
good.
Right, can I go this way? No, no. Oh, there we go. Oh dear, I'm not very good at this, am I?
Nice.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. I'm sure that was much easier than that. It did make a bit of a pig's ear. Oh, well, he's happy. For real?
Come on.
Whoa, hey, did you actually win? Wow, on your first try too.
Hey.
So what do you think? Not too shabby, eh? Certainly far from shabby. He may even be better than Mitsuki. Oh yeah, did I already make the Hall of Fame?
Kidding me?
Do not tell me you're going to use this guy in the
Takamori.
tournament. It's the only option we have.
Screw that.
My process of elimination.
Just have him step
What?
down. He was quite temperamental, maybe even a bit unstable.
Come on.
Damn it, even so, you ever heard of something called a pecking order? Why give the job to an outsider who just showed up today?
That's the most optimal solution.
It's the optimal solution.
Okitagawa.
If you're going to axe that Mitsuki kid, just for me, if he was a
Well.
little... No, to be honest, he was acting as our operator reluctantly. It seemed he had his heart set on the track and field club. Oh, is that so?
Yes.
That's right, he was wanted out of the Robotics Club. That's why, frankly, I didn't want him to be the operator for the tournament. If that's the case, then I guess it's no big deal.
Please.
Moving on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you in advance. Yeah, no problem. I suppose I can say I successfully infiltrated the Robotics Club. Making friends with everyone, that's another story. I need to earn the club members' trust somehow so I can get a little info out of them. And we're back. Amazing, you can use vague words to perform a search. If you fill out the database more, you think you could sell it to a writer or something?
Hey.
What's up? An encyclopedia where we can search for the tricks of a mystery. Mystery trick encyclopedia on the computer.
I suppose.
Yep, I read every book in the club and got bored, so I compiled all the tricks from every book. But compiling them alone isn't very fun, so I turned it into an app. It's just a basic text-based dictionary. It's really incredible. You can even sort the titles based on criteria such as locked room or psychological deception.
Oh.
You can really do that. Indeed. What's more, it's that vague search terms are enough to bring up results. Animals, strings and ice, for example. Mystery enthusiasts might even pay a pretty penny to have this.
Itakura.
You know how to program? Of course I can. We learned it in class. Pretty much anyone can do it, you know? That may be, but not just anyone could do all this. I guess so. It's just some program under our belt. He's going to open into the Robotics Club, isn't he? Yeah, there you go. He's having some trouble with programs.
Hey.
Question for you. You have any interest in the Robotics Club? What do you mean? This kid's having trouble with a program for his robot. Sure would be nice if someone could help him out.
Refuse.
I refuse. Won't even give him the time of day. She's mean. Interesting. So they were unsure about you, but it seems you managed to gain their trust. Maybe he just landed himself a convenient pawn.
That
Maybe.
being said,
If you continue to gain the members' trust, you might find some clues about the
Hey.
professor. About this professor. What is it?
look here.
Do we really need to put all this effort into catching him? What I mean is, the only people getting duped are crooks, right? So why don't we just stay out of the way? Maybe the school would be in a better place if all these morons just disappeared.
Kuro-san,
Why would you say
just
something
so
like
you
that?
know,
I was going to say it, I have no intention of playing detective with you, so we can save a bunch of idiots. Besides, I take Moriarty or the Fiend with 20 faces over some hypocrite detective any day.
Hey,
Now, why don't we just agree to disagree? Don't belittle her
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it. Whatever you say. Oh, she's a little bit of a bitch, isn't she? I know I've said this before, but you're still a member of the MRC. That means you help out in investigations as needed. Say what? That's right. You don't get to just read the latest mysteries for free. Club's funds this month all went to mysteries you read, you know? No work, no more mysteries.
hey,
Ha, bitch. You're seriously holding the mysteries hostage? Super unfair. Yes. That would help. I'll see if I can change her mind later. I'm sure we will. Well, what are they up to today? It's like I can read his mind. Perfect. Right on
Sakura.
schedule. How's everything on your end? Were you able to fix that bug you reported the other day? The one responsible for the machine's immobility? Well... No, to be honest, it hasn't been fixed yet. Another failure in communication. It's the third time you didn't report in. How many times must I tell you? Always be in contact. ABC. Oh. I'm sorry. Communication reporting sounds more like running a business.
Okitagawa.
Yo! Need a hand of anything? A hand, you say? Well, let's see. Right. Then I'd like to ask you if you'd customize the robot. Oh, customize.
Listen up.
As long as it's not like overly complicated. You know, changing up the robot's parts configuration, you can adjust its performance that way. Wow, didn't know that was a thing. You know this guy's an amateur of robots, right? Why does he get to customize it too? Ooh, bit of jelliness. Maneuverability isn't based on logic, it's based on feel, and it's simply more efficient to implement the opinions of the one who actually operates the thing. I get that, but it's just weird. You're putting too much in his hands.
Takamori.
Let me put it this way, a robot's parts are to... Let me put it this way, a robot's parts are to an operator what shoes and gear are to an athlete. The operator knows which parts improve a robot's mobility and a fence by getting a proper feel for it. It's why the Robotics Club has valued operator feedback for generations.
Come on.
Yeah, but still.
That's the most optimal solution.
Him and his optimal solutions. Damn it.
Yagami-san.
Anyway, why don't we give it a try? Let's. Now about robot customization. When customizing, you can develop new parts in parts development. You can also change the configuration of your robot's parts in parts rearrangement. Let's go ahead and try and customize him. Okay. First we should aim to develop parts for higher performance in the current robot's parts. Okay. Oh god, look at it. The parts requires materials and funds. You can obtain materials as a reward from winning matches. Okay. Oh good, I'm going to run around town to find stuff then. You may be able to utilise some items on you as materials as well. If there are belongings you no longer need, feel free to provide them. Okay. As far as funding is concerned, it will be covered by the Robotics Club. I'll leave the development decisions up to you, but just keep in mind you'll be limited by the club's funds. Prepare some materials from the Robotics Club, so feel free to develop the parts you see fit. Well, there's only 2 things, so I guess we develop a battery. Or montage. Gotta have the cheese. I see. This machine was lacking those parts. Didn't you fix the parts you just developed? Okay. Please place the newly developed parts onto the robot. Is that one there? Success! Oh, shenanigans are afoot. She looks like she means business.
Crying out loud.
The nerve of that cheeky little robot nerd. He thinks he can just go and hire an outside counsellor.
Hmm?
Aren't you from the MRC?
It's Yagami.
It's Yagami. I just started the Robotics Club outside counsellor too.
Huh?
That means you're him. I'm the advisor to the Robotics
Either
Club.
way,
If you got business with them, I take it no one told you an outsider counsellor was coming. I guess you heard me, yes, isn't that just awful?
Ah.
Alright, if you're here as counsellor, would you have time for a chat? Perhaps just over there.
Yep.
Let's do it! I was actually hoping to speak to the teacher who's the acting advisor.
Yagami-sensei.
There aren't many students around right now, it's a great spot to relax and talk.
excuse me.
So we're hearing the Robotics Club members and the advisor don't get along too well.
Yes.
Yes, you heard right. Anytime I go check in on the club's activities, they pretend I don't exist. It's incredibly frustrating. Why is it like this? Probably because I was against letting them into the RE Robo Rally.
What?
Why not give them your support? It's not the kind of tournament an ordinary high school robotics club like ours should be competing in to begin with. They'll only embarrass themselves. She's got faith, hasn't she? Students include researchers from technical schools, colleges and even companies, all of whom are highly knowledgeable and well funded. But didn't they take part in a robotics contest last year too? That time it was all in the name of good fun.
Good grief.
He took over as president, he managed to lock down a sponsorship. If they lose now, they'll have the whole world laughing at them.
I see.
No kidding. Don't get me started on the late nights they've put in prepping for this thing. As their advisor, I'm required to work overtime with them, which I don't even get paid for.
Ah, those kids.
Despite all this, as soon as I show my face in the club room, they ignore me. They're rude, it just gets under my skin. Friction between the advisor and the club really runs deep. Right, okay.
Either way,
This kid, we chatted while the club was in session, and he seemed like a model student. Well, he certainly is a wonder. The Robotics Club really turned around thanks to him. Previous members were just a bunch of kids who loved robots. The club was more of a hobby to them. I'd pop in from time to time and they'd be reading manga, taking naps, things like that.
oh,
Felt more like a lazy culture club. So you can imagine why I admired his razor-sharp gumption at first. Oh, gumption, that's a good word, isn't it? He changed up the system so just 4 members could build a high-quality robot, plus he pulled in major funding from a shopping district. Did I mention those funds totaled over $1 million yen?
huh?
Over $1 million. That's incredible.
Does that mean?
What kind of shopping district would dish out that much?
No.
It's apparently where he's from, a shopping district in Tokyo, acquaintances of his whom he somehow persuaded. Thanks a bunch. I think you answered pretty much everything I wanted to know. Glad to hear it, just as long as it helps.
Yagami-sensei.
What do you think? Do you think you can win over the Robotics Club? Honestly, I still sense some pretty big walls up between us. I wouldn't doubt it, those kids really don't like adults.
Good grief.
It's common for kids that age, always thinking adults like us can't possibly understand them. Or, you know, maybe it's because you won't let them enter the Ori Robo Rally. Well, I feel much better after getting all that off my chest. Now, if you'll excuse me. I think she did.
Yagami-san!
Okay, let's head to the scrimmage. We'll utilise any feedback you give us to develop further modifications. Roger, leave it to me.
I've got this.
Right, okay, 2, 1. Right, we'll get the glowy thing for. Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Right, now we've got to join it on, so we go that way. Oh, damn it, I'm on out. No, ah! Right, I'm going to get this one.
Nice.
And then I want to try and get to their base.
Not looking good.
Let's go one more.
Yes.
There. Oh. Damn it. Oh, he's going to get that. Okay, we are failing. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to get this one.
Go.
I'm not having it. Get out of the way. And you get that one. Oh, I see. And you go slower on their squares. Right. Now let's go down. Oh, I'm so slow. Right, that way.
Nice.
Right, one more and we're there. Come on, no! Got it. Right. Yes!
Feeling good.
I wasn't too bad at that. I didn't really know what I'm doing, but I think I get the hang of it. Thing appears to be running smoothly.
Okitagawa.
Doesn't seem to be moving at all. Not sure why.
What?
Well, thankfully we won before that happened. No good. Not even a peep. How strange. Or could it be... Do you know something about this? Oh dear. There's still this bug where it won't accept any inputs. You haven't fixed it yet? But it still moved afterwards. And I tried over and over to reproduce the bug, but I couldn't. I didn't have time before the scrimmage. I thought it'd be fine. Oh dear, crossface. Why didn't you report it? What was your plan if the bug popped up during a match? This was the real deal, then what?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Please.
Identify the bug and solve it by the next scrimmage.
Yes.
I don't mean to keep repeating myself, but I'll say it again. Always be in contact. Remember that.
Yes.
I mean, it's true that failing to report something can be a problem, but I feel kind of bad for the kid.
You okay?
Why am I like this? Why am I always like this? I say that to myself often. Oh, why won't you move?
You okay?
What's going on? Oh,
Sakura-kun!
sorry I can't help out. I just don't know much about programming. He's really been backed into a corner, huh? Oh boy, it's indeed a problem. We can't even have a scrimmage in this state.
Okitagawa.
Do you know what's causing the bug? I gave it a look, but I couldn't identify the cause of the issue. Gotcha. Programming. Well, there is one person who knows a thing or two about that. I may have gotten rejected once already, but maybe I can ask again. Oh, we've got our message. Masawa? Something rather interesting appeared in one of the school courtyard's walls. It's something related to the professor. You'll find it near the back of the school. Okay, I'll check it out. Right, we will check that out, but first things first, we've got to sort out this programmer. Sup, Yagame?
Ah,
Ketaken. Well, this is a rare sight. Whenever I think he's showing up for real, he takes a nap and goes straight home.
Kento.
Hey, Kento, shouldn't a member of the MRC actually, you know, read some mysteries?
No.
No. If I read too much, I get super sleepy. And now that you mention it, maybe I could use a nap. You're unreal.
Amasawa.
Where's the Tokaru? Here she is.
Ah,
Speak of the devil.
Oh.
Hey, been a while.
It's a pleasure.
Would you believe I joined the MRC too? Nice seeing ya. Oh dear. Well, guess she still hates my guts.
hey,
What do you
So,
mean? Okay, so I was on the Cultural Festival Committee with Tokaru. Cultural Festival Committee? The Kanshi from the dance club on that too. Yeah, so you've heard of it.
So actually,
She led the committee but was kind of a tyrant. She had a way of bringing the mood all the way down. In the end, everyone kind of started and only a Tokaru would show up. Basically, the cultural festival was a massive fail. Pretty tragic if you think about it. I'm sure it's extremely difficult.
does that mean...
Wait a minute. If you were also a member, Ken-Token, then doesn't that mean... Yep, I'm one of the ones who turned my back on her too. Well, you're a bit of a shit then, aren't you, mate?
Nah.
Good lord. Don't get me wrong, I totally feel like I did Tokaru dirty. I wanted to apologise ever since. I think maybe my timing kind of sucked. No, but I think you're a bit of an arse when she walked in the room, weren't you, mate? I'm going after her. Yeah, alright. Oh. Where did she run off to?
Hey,
Hey girls, and if you see a girl named Itokaru, I can always pronounce their names. Small kind of long hair, she could have passed by here. Oh right, the ex-chairman of the Cultural Festival Committee. She went upstairs a bit ago. She might have gone to the roof. I see her up there all the time. Yeah. She'll even be on the roof during class too. I think she's having a tough time coming back to class. It's got to be awkward as heck. I mean, we'd feel pretty awkward if she showed up too. Can say that again. Oh, aren't they all nice? Not. Thanks, I'll check the roof. Is that what everyone really thinks about her? I wouldn't want to go to class either. Yeah, same here, mate.
Itakura.
Here you are. Yeah, want to get some damn peace.
This is the worst.
Feels like a cockroach just crawled into my room.
Hey,
It's a cosy spot if you feel like it's your own room, huh? Listen, are you willing to stay in the MRC? Only if you exterminate that cockroach.
nah.
You know I can't do that. Man, then maybe I should just... The professor, was it? They might know how to handle a roach problem. Hey, come on.
Look here.
Anyway, I don't want to see your stupid face right now. I have zero desire to do anything for that club. Well, that's going to be a problem. I already told the chairman to hold off on serving a tuition waiver, since you'd still be a part of the
You.
MRC. Then do something about it. How can I convince her? Well, we know what we're going to do, don't we? We want her to help that boy in the programming. Then why don't you join the Robotics club? Robotics? You said you know programming,
suppose.
right? Well, compared to the other idiots around here, sure. There's this first year boy, Sakura, who's been having trouble with programming. If you come to help out, I'm sure he'd be really appreciated. As for the MRC, just show up when you think you can. Hold on, it's the Robotics
Look
Club.
here.
Kurumazuki's in there, right? That one barely speaks. Yeah, he's a member. What? You don't like him either?
Oh.
He and I have some history. History? He's still a step up from Amasoya's brother. He's pretty harmless. Good, I think the Robotics Club is going to find ways to keep someone with your talents pretty busy. Anyway, the chairmans won't cut off the tuition waiver as long as you show your face in some club.
Hey.
What a pain. Is school really even that important? I bet I'll get by just fine without it. Well, even if that were true, haven't you made any friends? What about Amasoya? Call that friendship? Yeah, right. You made a new connection because you chose to take a step forward. Plus it looked like you were having a good time chatting, if I'm being honest. It'd be such a waste to give up now. You might even discover something new in the Robotics Club.
Got it.
Fine. Wait, so you'll come then?
Look here.
You just make sure to tell the chairman about the waiver thing, alright?
Yeah.
Of course, leave that
Just
to
so
me.
you know.
Oh, by the way, I don't plan on quitting the MRC either. Wouldn't want it to look like I let a cockroach get the best of me.
Yagami-san!
Who's this? She's an applicant for the Robotics Club.
What?
She'd like to join? It's a girl, though! This is Ituku, second year. She's pretty familiar with programming. I think she'd be a big help to Sakura-kun, right?
Look here.
You do know there's more than one programming language, don't you? I can't say much until I look at it.
Huh?
You know her? I saw the program she made in her first year workshop. Her code was perfect. Beautiful, even.
What?
What? You really think? Absolutely. It was so clean and minimal, which gave it an efficient elegance. I could tell you were brilliant just by looking at it. Yay! I'm thrilled, to say the least. Well, look at that. Someone gets me after all.
Excuse me?
The current issue is getting the robot to move, because it won't. Could you maybe take a look?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Yay!
I've got this.
Okay, here we go. Right, where's the glowy thing? Glow thing, glow thing, glow thing.
Go!
Right, okay, that's a long one. So if we go... It's definitely a little bit Tetrisy, isn't it? Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Nice one, brother. Oh. No, I was right before. Get out of it!
Nice.
Is someone gonna go and get that before he does? Damn it. Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay. Oh, you... No!
Not looking good.
I'll pick it up.
Yes.
I think... Oh, yes.
Hey.
Can we go that way? Get out of it. Yes. Come on, we need one more. Yes, I think we just got this. So if I turn
Not looking good.
like that. Son of a...
Feeling good.
Yeah, that weren't too bad. Alright, I think we gathered sufficient data. How's it going? Are you able to follow along?
Yes.
Yes, she makes it very easy to understand, and she's so nice too. Crikey, this should be nice someone, eh? Nice?
That's right.
That's right. I have a hard time committing things to memory, but she'll repeat herself over and over without ever getting angry. Wow, that's really something.
Sakura!
What that reference book you mentioned last time?
Itakura.
Careful, I think your heart may be showing. Our opponents for the preliminaries have been decided. Who is it? Jonan Technical School. What? They're one of the teams that made it through the preliminaries in the last year's Ori Robo Rally. We can't underestimate them. Hey, so preliminaries are finally there.
That's right.
Even if we win, we'll be in the main tournament. Oh, sugar. Who's going to be in charge of the preliminaries? We can't show up without a leader, right?
Please, thank you.
Please, thank you. Can we count
Yeah.
on you? Of course, that was my plan anyway. I'm the operator, and whatever happens, I'll be at the preliminaries. Thank you. We wouldn't have made it to the tournament. Yeah, she's no
Indeed.
motivation to... You're right, she's never had any interest in robots in the first place. Just the opposite. She makes fun of it every chance she gets. The other day, she looked at the robots and said, when you graduate high school, hopefully you'll graduate from playing with these toys. Yeah, boys, that never happens, does it? Come on now. These aren't toys. It's like she's no clue how much the world relies on robots these days. She doesn't understand anything outside her own little world. Don't pay her any mind. Got that right. Well, at least talking crap on the advisor helps us bond.
Yagami-san!
Please let me know when you're ready. Oh, crikey, are we ready? At last, the time has come for the 4th RE Robo Rally preliminaries. This is where it all goes down. Okay.
Hey.
Opponent in the preliminaries is Jonas Technical School. They're supposed to be pretty tough,
I
right?
have to guess.
Right, however, according to my estimates, they're not an opponent we can't beat, which is exactly why we needed our preparations to be flawless. Sounds like you're pretty
Of
confident.
course.
Of course, but from here on out, this all comes down to your skills.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll win. Not like we have any option,
Please,
right?
thank you.
I'm counting on you. Okay. Right, come on, we can do this. We can do this.
Get him, Yagami bot.
Come on, Yagame bot. Right. Eyes on the prize. Tell you what, I wish the right stick.
Yes!
Help me turn it, it would be easier.
Yes!
Right, come on, come on, come on. Get out of my way, you plonky. Right. And move, 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 move. Come on.
Nice.
Yeah, I know I won't be able to get that one.
Son of a...
I can't get that one. Oh, you little whippersnapper.
No way.
Come on.
Nice. Nice.
Come on, we can do this. I'm sure as long as it's joined on.
Yes.
Right, come on, we can get this one as well.
Go.
It's just come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Nice.
Yes.
Feeling good.
We are feeling good. I did not think I was going to do that. More gear. Yay! Unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I've toppled the mighty German technical school. Who could have ever predicted such an incredible outcome? Nearly didn't happen. Has now cinched their spot in the main tournament. Oh, crikey.
Yay!
Yay! I never imagined we'd make it past the preliminaries. This is Robotics Club's first real achievement. Can't believe we beat those guys from the technical school. Every one of us had a hand in this victory.
No.
Let's not lower our guard just yet. We've barely made it to the starting line. Come on, don't be such a buzzkill.
Takamori.
Takamori, don't let this victory get to your head. Our objective is far beyond this.
Right.
Objective? That's right. Our objective is to win the RE Robo Rally.
Huh?
Us? Plan to tell you all after we've made it through the preliminaries. This is the Robotics Club's ultimate goal. Our dumpy little Robotics Club actually winning.
Come on.
No matter how you cut it, that's some wishful thinking. It isn't wishful thinking, nor is it reckless. Our milestones are perfectly aligned with the path to victory. As long as we meet each milestone one at a time, we'll get there. We'll reach our
Are you
goal.
stupid?
That's some serious confidence. He's actually trying to win the thing. That's one hell of an achievement, to say the least. Well, whatever. I was bored anyway. Might as well stick around to see
I'll
that.
give it a shot.
If the manpower at least 100 members. And we have Yagame
Yeah.
too. Of course. I'll do whatever I can to help. Let's go. All dramatic music.
Ah,
Okay.
Nah.
Man, this club just doesn't seem like it's on the right track at all. Well, I think that's a good place to leave it for today. So until next time, my friends, be seeing you.